Let's go, baby! I am so dang proud of my wife. She'll never toot her own horn and show off her accomplishments because that's just not her style. But this guy, her husband, would love to do it for her. Now please allow me to share with you the story about how my wife, Babe, pursued her calling of becoming an occupational therapist. So picture this, the year is 2014. Babe had just completed her bachelor's degree in occupational therapy at San Jose State University. She was on track to be graduating with her class to complete her master's. The plan was to finish this in 2015. Babe had this all planned out. Now, the only thing she had to do to get into the San Jose State master's program was to take a particular test. You may have heard of it. It's called the GRE, Graduate Record Exam. Now, during that time, I had just met Babe. Let me tell you, I had never seen a more beautiful, a more sweet lady. I just had to ask Babe to go out with me. I was so enamored with this beautiful soul. I kept asking her out to do things to do with food and making out. I don't remember Babe rejecting any one of my invitations. Even when she had the GRE to study for and take early the next morning after one of our date nights. Remember that darn test? Babe ended up doing not too hot on the GRE. I'll admit, I distracted her a lot from studying for that darn thing. Now, don't get me wrong, she studied. It just happened to be she was studying my tonsils with her mouth. Because of her GRE scores, San Jose State's master program proceeded without her. Babe was crushed. Although we'd just been dating for 1 month, I could see the pain in her eyes and that she was completely devastated. Babe's plan had fallen apart. On the other hand, God's plan had never left her. During the next 2 years, Babe applied to other OT schools. Unfortunately, those wimps didn't choose her. So Babe started working as a behavioral therapist, a chiropractic assistant. In other words, different careers that were unrelated to occupational therapy. But remember God's plan? Remember God's plan for her? We got married on July 10th, 2016. We had a great night that night, if you know what I mean. We were floating on clouds at that point. Just when we thought things couldn't get any better, the day after our wedding, July 11th, 2016, Babe got a phone call. Stanbridge University called to let her know that she'll be part of their Masters of Science in Occupational Therapy program. So we pack our bags and move to sunny Southern California, baby, where the university is located. We left our friends and family to fulfill Babe's calling. Now along the way, Babe's old enemy decided to rear its ugly head. Ed came with us to our new home. Babe's known Ed since her middle school years. Ed as in ED, eating disorder. Babe used to battle bulimia and kept it to herself. She fought Ed relentlessly, sometimes even losing some battle. While in SoCal, Babe continued fighting Ed, especially during stressful moments during the master's program. I remember many moments when Ed would get the upper hand, but Babe always fought back. While continuing to attend school activities, holding leadership positions at her school, volunteering, and maintaining a 3.98 GPA, she quietly kicked Ed's. Babe kept herself busy by signing up for things outside of her comfort zone. Powerlifting, public speaking, big presentations to hundreds of students, things that would make Ed piss his pants. She did this all while always making time for me, loving me, supporting me, encouraging me, setting time to make sure that we did things that married couples do. Ed never really disappears completely, but let's just say that Babe has Ed under control. These past few years of being in SoCal with Babe, I've seen her grow so much. Her self-awareness, her confidence, her inner strength. I always say that my Babe is unstoppable. Life can throw so many obstacles at her, but God gave her one quality that few people have. That is her relentlessness. Babe sets a goal, she is relentless in achieving it. Bench press 125 pounds, no problem. Do a physique competition, done. Graduate at the top of her class, say no more. You see, my wife is my hero. She showed me firsthand that life might not always go your way, but she also showed me that if you set a goal, there's more than one way to achieve it. She didn't get into San Jose State's program to become an occupational therapist. She did show me that she got into Stanbridge University's Master's in Occupational Therapy program, summa cum laude, to become an OT. One of the most rewarding things I've ever witnessed happened a few days ago. Our friends and family came down to Southern California to witness my babe in her hooding ceremony. This represents the completion of her master's degree. My babe received 2 awards during the ceremony, one for academic excellence and the other for character. I've never seen a group of loved ones so proud of a daughter, a sister, a friend, and of course, a wife. God had a plan for us all along. No GRE, no eating disorder, or any kind of speed bump could get in the way of my wife's calling. She is unstoppable. So thank you so much, you guys, for allowing me to share the story of Babe's journey to become the best occupational therapist that she could be. She's going to continue blessing the lives of others, and I could not be a prouder husband. Unstoppable, baby. Let's go, baby!